replaced. Let's double check. Okay, 2 ignition coils. Should have those all fixed too. So we get this thing put away. It's either allergies or I'm sick. Lips are all dry. Okay, ignition coil here. 77%, 100%. What's our threshold? 72%. 100%. 73, right at the edge. I still gotta put all the whole thing back together because we're trying to figure out what else needs to be fixed. Okay. What is it? 72%. And I think that was right at 72%. That was the existing part. That was the existing. All right, I think it's all of the discovered parts. Let's go ahead and we gotta give it some oil or it won't start. Okay, let's put it down on the ground. I think we're okay. And then if we go to the, see if we can get it on the test track. There we go. I got it running. So we'll take it to the test track and see if this will tell us what we're missing. Squirrely, doesn't sound very good. Here we go. Tell us all the missing parts here, test track. Later we'll get a dyno that will do all of this testing for us, so we don't have to take it out on the track and do this every time. But until we get that, we'll just do the test. That's fine. There we go. Rubber bushings. All of the rubber bushings. So let's get it up. And if we take a look at it now, everything should be shown. What? There's one. So yeah, we gotta replace all the bushings on this. Let's go ahead and click on this. Let's take out all these bushings. This is where it kind of gets, like I said before, if you got motion sickness. It can get a little crazy in here. Just because of the way it works with the camera. And all of that. Let's see if we can get way back here, because I saw some. Yeah, it's 1%. On that one. And that one, let's check this one out. Seems like all the hidden ones are always the rubber bushings, because you can't really tell unless you take it for a spin. And so that's just how you got to do it. All right, let's rubber bushings deny. We need to add that to our list. Let's go shopping for rubber bushings, and since they're only 15, let's go ahead and buy 10 of them. And then while we're here, we'll put them back in. We can remember where they all are. We're still missing a part. Really don't want to have to tear this whole vehicle down to its skeleton, which I've done before. I'm like, I just can't find it. We're going to have to take every single bolt that we can find, completely dismantle it, and go to see what happens. This one. And then this one, kind of lining up my next view based on where we gotta go next. Now I know there's some other smaller bushings in here. Let's take a look and see what we... Okay, so part not discovered. That ticks me off. Let's come in here. Let's do our tests again. Because we can't complete this. Since it's a story mode, we can't complete it until we get everything done. Impression test. What could it be that I haven't discovered yet? It's not that. I don't think it's anything there. Ah! What on earth could it be? Part not discovered. All right, bear with me. This might take a minute. We have to go in and look at all the things. The driving test would have told us about any suspension issues. Let's lift it up on the one more time. Because sometimes the bushings in here suck. Small rubber bushings. Okay, that one seems to be okay. Let's take a look at the other side. Those look good. Let's just double check. Does anything else look bad? We swapped out the gear plate. We took the engine completely apart. So this tie rod, 68%. Did we look at these? %68. They would have shown up in our suspension test. Our driving test is where they would have shown up. 66%. What didn't we check? And what is it that's not showing up on any of our tests? Part not discovered. What tool would we need? Charger. Lost charged car batteries. Tint. It's welder. This is brake lathe. Bench. 20,000. The dyno is what we want. I'm not. This is going to drive me nuts. Is it a physical thing? Fuel tank, suspension, exhaust, suspension. Suspension. Cooling, 17, 3 out of 3, 9 out of 9. ABS module, 0 out of 0. We checked everything. ABS looks fine. We put the gearbox back. What? Thing is telling us no. Did all the brakes, did the hubs. Suspension would have picked up a lot of this stuff. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. You don't want to sit here and watch this. All right, I found it. It was a rod cap. So if I come in here, buy one of those here. I believe, well, let's double check. Okay, that's it. Rod cap. That kind of sucked. Didn't take too much longer, probably another 5 minutes. Looking around, checked all the wheels, did a visual inspection, and I'm like, all right, it's got to be inside the engine. It's the only thing that we really didn't take a good hard look at were these rod caps and other things. So let's zip it up and drop it like it's hot. Gonna add some more oil. Again, I don't know if there's a cost of oil. But had to get it done. That finished the order. We made $4,600. And we're almost to level 6. All right, so what I'm going to do is I need to go through here. Oh, we got a case. Let's check out our case. You want to open the case? Yeah, let's open the case. Let's open this one and this one. Cool stuff. Be mad about it. So we're going to sell all this junk. Need to create a macro. Gotta be a faster way to do that. V sell parts. Oh, there we go. You can just mass sell parts that are below a specific value. Sell parts, bang. Let's go and hit V sell parts. Anything under 50%. Okay. Let's take a look real quick at our maps. We unlock the junkyard. Junkyards can be fun. Let's just go take a trip. There's a bunch of piles in the junkyard. You might get lucky and find something you just have to have. This really comes into play once you get the repair bench, so that if you take old parts that have, I think they have to be above a certain quality, you can repair them to 100% and save yourself a bunch of cash. Well, let's check it out. I don't remember this. Okay, so here's the junkyard. It's just a junkyard, right? So we just get to go through here and look through the piles. They highlight in yellow when you can look through them, and we're just gonna hold and search, and hey, here's all the stuff that's in that pile of crap. Some of it you might want to keep. These are all really bad shape. I mean, it is a junkyard, but this right here, this carburetor is at 73%. That might be something that we want to keep. Now, when we add that to our shopping cart, we have to pay for this if we want to take it, and we only have 6,500 credits. So I don't want that. So you just keep looking through your piles here to see if there's anything you really need. This is all junk, and that's fine. Sometimes you'll find whole cars in here that you can just take the whole car. I'm just looking for yellow. I don't even care what it is. I don't need Corvette headlights at 10%. So yeah, you just look through. There's a door for a BMW Series 5. One big junk pile. Here's another one. Nothing there. And I used to have a pattern for this I would go through, because I wanted to hit all the junk piles and make sure I wasn't missing anything. This comes in real handy later on when you have a vehicle that you bought or found in a barn, and you need specific parts, it is beneficial to come through here every once in a while. And am I stuck? How am I stuck? There's a suspension. I can't jump or get out. But I don't want to. I'm stuck. Okay, well, I guess that's the trip to the junkyard. I can't. I can't move at all. I am stuck in right here. I've never seen this happen before, but I want some suspension off this. Was a 56, 57 Chevy. All right, well, I'm gonna have to return to the garage. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Junkyard. Because I wanted to go see the different cars. Now, I don't know if you can just keep going back and forth and get new randomization every time. I like to go in to each junkyard and go to the junkyard and hit all of the junk piles every time to make sure that I'm, getting the stuff. There's nothing special there. Nothing special there. It's pretty rare. I mean, like I said, this is, if you're trying to find specifics, like I have a Renault, let's say, for example, I have a Renault Clio, and I'm trying to find parts and I don't want to spend full price. So it's kind of the gambling addiction of it. Here's a Corvette windshield for at 65%. But like I said, you can come in here. There's a couple of cars that you can get to that have, I think, parts in them. It's back here. There we go. So you can inspect this. If I go into examination mode, you can kind of come in here and see this whole car that's available, what on it is good that I can buy specifically. Like the engine's all tore apart, but maybe there's part of it that's good that I need just the block, you know what I'm saying? Right? And then we could come in here, we could buy the whole car. How much is that? I could buy it for $4,200 if I want this Hyundai. I don't want it. Okay, well that's cool. It's good to know. You can just freaking buy a car if you find one. And there's only a couple per junkyard. I think that one that we were looking at earlier is gone. It was parked right there. It's all smooshed. It's a fairly decent sized junkyard. There's lots of piles. There's been times where I just kind of getting bored. I'm like, all right, let me go see what's in here. Like this seat, one, fabric, B. You can just take a bunch of stuff. I haven't bought anything yet. I have not bought anything yet. We're just looking through piles and adding to our list. It's like, maybe I like that steering wheel or that rim. I feel like this is for sale too. It is. That's not what I wanted. See how much this Volkswagen Renault 64. That's way too much. Way too much. Here's an air filtered for a Hemi 6-pack. It's 80%. 3-star. I'll take that. So we take a look at our shopping cart. I really don't want this. So I'm going to move that. We're going to close. We're going to return to our garage, and it's going to give her our list. So that was 15 credits for that air filter cover. Buy the parts and leave. So it's something fun you can do. When we hit level 10, we're going to unlock barns, and you can go into barns and there'll be, you know, maybe 5 or 6 cars that are not in mint condition, but it's a randomized mix of cars in someone's barn that you can kind of go rummage through. And there's piles of stuff to get free stuff out of as well, or pay for it. But you really go there for the cars, because for the most part, they're not in horrible shape, if that makes sense. So you can buy those cars used, obviously, and then you can restore them. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to go offline. So we hit level 5. I've got no skill points. We have 6,000 credits. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep taking some of these orders, other tasks on this Ford Sierra. I don't want to do any more stories right now. I'm looking for bonuses. Replace timing related parts, 25 credit bonus. 25% credit bonus. Let's go ahead and do this one because it's got a 42%. So you just take a car and you start down. Oh, wow, what a piece. You start going down the list. What do we got to deal with here? Brake fluid, coolant, other tasks, list provided. Refill, refill, refill. This, I could do this right here. Not that one. We're going to refill this, take off the power steering. Right, because it just said refill. Refill fluid, refill washer. It's just refilling stuff. I can do that. That is not a problem. It's the glugging of the liquids that I like. Glug, 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 glug. Okay, and then we have the brake reservoir. Other tasks, lists provided. Like what? I don't see it. Oh, okay, finished order, made 120 bucks. Bang, there we go. Bob's your uncle. Here's another one. 25 experience bonus on that sucker. 25 credits. I'll take the credits. Sometimes they're quick like that. Sometimes it's going to take, you know, a minute to get things done. Let's take a look at the list. Air, fuel, oil filter. So that's a oil change. Replace timing parts, timing chain. So this is going to be somewhat involved, but it won't be too bad. So we're just going to move this right into the shop and take care of it. So we'll lift it up all the way. And we gotta drain it. Get back, and then we can't. What? F is flashlight. I don't know how long I've ever been playing this game. I've had it for a year minimum. And I did not know there's a flashlight with 2 settings. All right. Learn something new every day. Okay, so let's take this oil filter off. We got to take that out. And the list says we have some belt tensioner, cam gears, timing change, water pumps. I don't think we'll have to be under here for much other than that. So we can take this, add it to our list, go shopping. for that filter and put it right back on. Bazinga. Okay, and then we're going to lower it. And we need to do the air filter. Looking kind of bad on your, oops. Take the oil filter off. And then what else do we have? Fuel filter. It's going to be in the back here. It should be somewhere. There it is. Looking kind of grody. Put it on. Air filter. 100%. Put the cover on. Cool. Now we can get to the other things, which are, let's highlight these so we can see where they are. Okay, so we've got some belts, some pulleys. Let's go ahead and take this off while we're right here. Loosen the bolts. Our DW04. All right, we can see it's right there. We got to take this off. And that. Oh, we can take that out. And we can come into our list, add that to it. Let's come over to this side. And we got to get in here, but we can't get in here until we take this all apart. That's okay. It doesn't take long. See, we're already out the cover. Let's spray this. All right, let's see how bad it looks. Oh, it's not too bad. We'll take this off. And the belt. Take out that water pump. Shoot, I didn't drain it. Now I got fluid everywhere. It costs you $50 to do when you do that mistake. And that's fine. I don't mind doing it. It's only $50, but you can see how it adds up over time. Did I not just buy a water pump? Oh, I just added to the list. Okay, I added that on there twice. Okay, we bought our parts. 100%. Belt back on. Tensioner. Let's take a look at our parts. Belt tensioner, water pump. We're putting it all back on. Who the heck is texting me? Grief. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Put this, just put it back. You know, it's just a matter of troubleshooting, taking your time, screwing screws, bolting bolts. Okay, we got that. Fill the coolant. We got to put this side back on. Yeah, I should have remembered after you got to do the water pump. That's your coolant. It used to be water back in old school days, but now it's coolant pump, but nobody calls it a coolant pump. It's a water pump. Okay, now let's come in here to our reservoir. Glug it. And check out what we got. Everything's done. Finished the order. Made $1,000. Done. There's no oil in the engine. Cannot perform this action, Aaron. It's cool. We'll glug it. Now we can get it done for $1,000. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna keep doing this. I want to hit level 5. Oh, we just hit level 6. What do we get for that? We got 2 skill points. I think this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in order to get up here, you really got to get stuff going. What is this? Able to fix parts from group 2, increased chance. I really don't want that. I want speed. We really want to get that done. So parking alley cheaper by 15%. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on doing that, and we're going to get this, we'll get this place cleaned up. Faux show. We're going to repaint it, all kinds of fun stuff, but not yet. I keep forgetting about this interior detailing. We can clean the inside of cars too, if we want to have fun with that. So anyway, so just keep doing it.